Do you know what this is? This is the Elgato Stream Deck, the secret that no live streamer is talking about to make the live streams more alive and engaging. And welcome to Mr. Unbox, a channel where we unbox consumer electronics and share first impressions to help you get better insight before you're buying. If you're not already a subscriber, consider subscribing and hit the bell notification next to it so you don't miss out on being the next gadget guru among your friends. I've been playing around with the idea of making my live streams a little bit better on drones and electric unicycles, where I've started to play around with this format. I was not aware of this device until a good friend of mine made me aware, and once I looked into the background about what this can do for your live streams, I instantly went out and bought one. Everybody that has been doing live streams know that it's pretty confusing to mess around with key combination and key shortcuts, and with the Elgato Stream Deck you can assign a certain task to a single key. With a single button you can do stuff like this. The really cool part about this Stream Deck is that each button has an LCD screen that can be configured below it. So once you have assigned a task to a certain button, you can also assign some graphics that makes it really easy to identify this specific task. Hang in there, I will show you how easy it is to configure this later in this video. This is a pretty nice device, and it comes in this nice box. So let's look what's inside. There's not much in the box. It's basically pretty simple. There's a manual, some instructions also to show how to set it up. This is the actual unit with a USB cord and some really nice push buttons with the tactile feedback. There's also a stand that will allow you to put it in a nice position on your desk, so you can put it in the optimal position. Let's try and hook it up. And because it's not configured, it just starts by showing the Elgato logo. Before we can start configuring anything, we need to get some software from the Elgato website. You just go to the Elgato website under download, and here you can choose the appropriate version. And what you want to do for the live stream is download the Stream Deck for Mac, and if you're on a Windows machine, of course you should select the Windows version. The game capture thing is if you have a capture device, I think, for the Elgato, and we don't have that. So just download it, install it, and then we are off to the races. It's as easy as that. Let's set it up, and I will show you how easy it is to configure. This is the interface, how it looks when it has been installed and you launch it. And completely fresh. I made a new profile up here called Mr. Unbox. Let's start by removing this welcome thingy, so we have a completely clean slate to work with. So this is how it looks. Each of these fields represent a button on the keypad. So there's a lot of stuff that you can set up over here, and it's divided into nice sections, but we will close these for a start. If you are a live streamer, there's a big chance that you will be using OBS Studio, and there is a native support for OBS in the software. So let's just fire up OBS, so I will show you how to configure the Stream Deck to support that. This is the OBS software that I'm using to do the live streaming, and let's say these are normally divided into scenes. You can see here there's different scenes, and right now I just chose the webcam clip, which is set up with a webcam that points directly down at the keypad, so you can see what's going on. So the way it works, let's say that the first task we want to do is we want to have a live stream that's set up so we can play the channel trailer of Mr. Unbox and switch back to this view after the channel trailer has been completed. So the way to do that is we go over here and we go under the OBS Studio section, and we take a scene and we pull it over here. So let's say that the first one is for running the channel trailer, and then the second one would be the webcam. And when I press the icon, you can see that I get this field. I can type in a title if I don't have any graphics to put on there. I do have some graphics prepared. I have the channel logo of Mr. Unbox. I just drag that on top of here, and you can see that the key instantly upgrades. And the way to make the key do what you want is that you go in here under this drop down menu, and because it's full integration with OBS, you have all the scenes available here. So you can see these scenes are similar to the scenes that I have over here. So I just take this Mr. Unbox scene, which I have prepared. And if I do this refresh thing, it will launch the intro after when I press the button. So let's just configure the webcam view so we have a way of going back from the intro. So what I do here is basically the same. I can just call it webcam. Like that. And I go down here and I pick the webcam clean. Again, I refresh to make sure that everything works. I think I can actually move the text to different positions on the button if I want that. So I have no graphics to put under here right now, but let's for the fun of it just take this picture and put here. So now it has also, so now that it's very easy to see see the difference between these two. So let's try it out. So if I press the intro button, it will start the intro. So now it streams the intro out to the audience and and it's fun and all times. Once that is done, I can just press the button and I go back to the webcam. So you can see this makes it very easy actually to switch between different actions, and you don't even need to take your eyes away from the camera to do this. So I'm pretty impressed. This is a kind of it's a really cool feature. But let's say that I just want to play a sound. I don't want it to be mixed with OBS. I just want to play a simple sound. So I just go into the soundboard and I take this one. I can put that in there. And also I want to be able to stop the audio if that is needed. So what I do here, I just play this and I call this, I don't know, song. I can just choose a file like this. So let's say I take this one. Just open. Then I get the song in here, and again I can, if I want to, I can put a logo on here. Let's just do this super chat thingy. So let's say that you do a streaming and you get a super chat, you can press this button. This one just stops whatever is playing. So if we put a stop sign on there. So this is how it looks now. So let's test it out. If I play this, I get the song. And I can stop it right away on the stop button. So that's how you do that. And you might be thinking 15 keys, is that enough? But the good part is that you can actually do layers. So let's see that, let's say that you want to do like a sound folder with all your sounds. So you just click like that and you say create folder. So it says sounds, like that. And let's just, the smart part is you can actually copy this, so you can just put that one in here and paste it, so you have your song in here. So. And there's a button that allows you to go back. That's a very fast first impression of this software. Let's head back to the camera. So this is how easy it is to set up and configure the Elgato Stream Deck, and as you can imagine, this can be a really game changer for your live streams. It's only the imagination that sets the limit of how you can configure this, especially because you can configure in multiple layers, so you're not limited to only have 15 buttons. So I like this a lot. This would be fun to play around with. On the downside, it's $150, which is considered by many as a lot of money. But I think it's actually worth the investment because it eases the way of doing live streams a lot. That's it. I hope you liked this unboxing video and first impression. If so, then make sure to hit the like button below, because this really helps us understand if you want more of these kind of unboxings and first impressions. Stay frosty, people, and see you on the next one.